Finally, we get to see the deviant cut loose in Rat City, issue 12. They have been picking on this brother for so long, it's time for him to fight back. It's time for him to cause chaos. Get comfortable and let me entertain you. Because this story picks up with exactly where we left off, but Peter was knocked out. He was sneaked, obviously, but still, he was still knocked out. And in his mindscape, he was still back at his wedding day with the love of his life. Shit was sweet. Life was good. Until world started to shake. Everything was vibrating violently. He knew what was coming, and he saw it before it saw him. He didn't fight. He didn't argue. He knew this was inevitable because he needed it to be so. He couldn't just be taken like a freaking puppy. He must fight. He's a man after all. He's Spawn after all. As soon as he awoken and the nanites took control and the Spawn came out, he went crazy. He just started butchering his captor like, bruh, who the hell do you think I am? He was tearing him to pieces in the sky. Homeboy had to punch him away like, get off me, before kicking him straight to the ocean. But that was a mistake, because Spawn fights on every terrain. It doesn't matter if it's the sky or on the water. He was still Spawn. And with one of his blades, he just took the arm of his captor, leaving him to drown. And worst of all, he drew blood. The sharks in this water don't play. They saw him, and they saw lunch. Bon appetit for real. The people at the lab must have seen this coming, and honestly, they wanted to dip. But the head scientist said, nah, let him come. I'm excited. They were like, bruh, are you mad? He's going to kill everyone here. What the fuck are you talking about? The head scientist simply said, ugh, you smell of cowardice. Get away from me. She said, fine, Brady, I quit. I'm finna die for no fucking body. She just ran away. She had the right idea, because this Spawn doesn't play. Matter of fact, no Spawn plays. Peter didn't stop. He didn't land. He just kept flying in and out of the building, bringing the building to its knees, bruh. He said, I'm pulling everything down. And when he got tired of that, he just went straight to the head scientist like, I've been looking for you. You wanted me. I'm here. Now, this was an aura moment, but you see, they cut it short because the head scientist had a plan. He wasn't stupid. I know you're strong, Spawn, but you see, we were watching all your other attacks. We know how to keep you down, and we have ways to contain you. Don't bother breaking this shield. It was built to withstand way more than just you. Look at you. You are glorious. Imagine what I could do with you. But before we do that, before we tear you apart, let's get rid of this nanite suit, shall we? A concentrated EMP strike should be perfect. And just like he said, the suit just fell apart. Ah, there we go. Now that you're calm, we could talk. You see, I knew you were special, but I want to know what makes you and Reese so special. Why can you call upon the nanites? You saw what I did to Dr. Ammon, and he was just a lab tech. He was not a soldier, not a warrior. He was a scientist, and I made him a killer. Imagine what I could do with you, a killer by heart. This is going to be fun. But you see, that was a mistake. You mentioned Reese. You did that to my boy. The doctor said, shut up. The technology you wear is property of this company. He said, yeah, of course, it's property of your company. But you see, now it's way more. Now it's a part of me. Let me show you. As he started to morph, every single security guard in this room sensed it. Yeah, I think we need to leave, Professor. But the professor said, shut up and hold still. That's an order. That was a mistake. Because now Spawn was here, and now he was pissed off. With one hand, he picked up the professor, brought him in close and said, I'm gonna kill you, and I'm going to do it very slowly. Be prepared, because it's going to hurt. The professor cracked a smile like, yeah, I know you will. But the thing is, I plan to die on my terms. And he pushed a button, and the whole room just lit up. Now, a bunch of you might be asking, if all this is going down, where the hell is little boy Blue? Where is Quinlan? And honestly, Quinlan was chilling. He woke up in a forest, a very calm, cool forest, and he was lost. And he kept screaming one name, Peter. Peter, where are you? Peter was fighting for his life. But I digress. We'll find out about that as soon as the next issue drops. Peace.